In a quiet neighborhood of Florida, 78-year-old Martin sat every day on his old wooden chair, a newspaper in his hand and a longing in his eyes. His face carried the silence of someone waiting, for someone who perhaps would never return. His wife, Bethy, had passed away 5 years ago in a car accident. After her death, their only son, David, left and never came back. On the day of Bethy's funeral, David had looked away from his father and said just one thing: "If Mom died because of me, then you are her killer." He slammed the door and never returned. Martin lived with those words, every day, every night, in every silent moment. He never told anyone what his son had said. He would sit silently in front of Bethy's picture and whisper, "If I did something wrong, forgive me, Bethy, and if my son ever comes back, I will hold him close, without a single question." One day, a new couple moved into the neighborhood, Sarah and her husband Ben. Sarah was a warm-hearted young woman who cared deeply for the elderly. She soon sensed the silent screams hiding behind Martin's calm nature. One day, when she brought him tea, Martin suddenly handed her an old notebook and said, "If one day I'm not here, please give this diary to my son." That diary was filled with pain. Every page was a torn piece of Martin's heart. Every prayer, every tear of every lonely night, and every birthday that passed without his son, it was all written there. But on the last page, the words could break anyone's heart. "Son, if I failed to love you enough, forgive me. But I've remembered you every single night in my prayers. If you're reading this, then perhaps I'm no longer alive. But my soul just wants to say one thing: I have always, always loved you." Martin's health started deteriorating with each passing day. One day, he suffered a major heart attack and was rushed to the hospital. Sarah was there by his side in his final moments. She held his hand as he smiled softly one last time and closed his eyes, as if he was at peace knowing his message was in safe hands. After Martin passed, Sarah found an old phone with the diary. He had never shown it to anyone. In the phone, there was just one saved voicemail, Bethy's last call. Sarah played it, and as she listened, her hands trembled. "Martin. I think something's about to happen. A car is coming too fast. If this is my last message, I just want to say, please forgive David. He loves you so much, he just doesn't know how to show it. And Martin. I've always loved you. Always." It was as if this voice had torn through time. Sarah knew she had to get this to David. She traveled to New York, found him, and handed him the diary and the voicemail. At first, David rejected everything. His heart was still locked. But Sarah simply said, "Just listen to this one voicemail. After that, do whatever you wish." David played it. And as his mother's voice entered his ears, his soul broke. He dropped to the floor and sobbed like a child. The weight of years fell on him in a single moment. He realized the greatest injustice he had done in life was to his own father, a father who silently punished himself for years, all because of one sentence from a grieving son. David immediately returned to Florida. When he entered the old house, everything was the same: Bethy's picture, Martin's chair, and that old clock ticking away on the wall. He sat in the chair, made some tea, and poured it into his father's favorite cup, as if he was still sitting in front of him. That same cup, the same scent, the same silence, but now that silence had turned into forgiveness. Words spoken in anger can leave wounds deeper than time can heal, but love, forgiveness, and understanding have the power to mend even the most broken hearts. Never wait too long to tell someone you love them, because sometimes, tomorrow doesn't come. Parents silently carry the weight of their children's pain. A simple act of reaching out can save a lifetime of regret.